is the captain of the side. Well, the best scorer so far is Mehmet Yilmaz from Turkey. Number 12, keep an eye, 109 points so far, gets set a lot of the ball, 21 points per match, where Ramunas Rojas has scored 60 for Lithuania at the number 11, starting on the right-hand side. As we start with Yilmaz, there's going to be some big rallies in this one as Rojas goes off the top of the hand. This is a great start to this game. The ball's inside, it goes into the angle, and Rojas draws the first point of this one. Attic with good hands in the block. It's a fast-paced start to this one as pump goes out the back, but no problem for Lithuania here, who have had some good matches here in the European sitting volleyball competition. Lost 3-2 to Italy on the opening day, and then 3-0 losses to Croatia and Bosnia-Herzegovina. A 3-1 loss to the strong Poland as well, before beating Slovenia 3-1 yesterday. Both teams dropping into the 9th to 12th playoffs. In this game against Turkey, another big one for them. Well, for Turkey, they lost to Germany in the opening game 3-0, 3-2 to Hungary. A loss from them before losing to Latvia and Serbia and the Ukraine. So Turkey looking for their first win in this competition, having lost all 5 so far. Lithuania, on the other hand, looking for that second win after beating Slovenia yesterday. Well, high serve onto Yildirim. Passed on the long angle to position 4. Somebody's left the floor there, though, in the block. And that's something we saw yesterday on a few occasions. Slee Sorovicius. Well, to the outside, a threat. Stasunskas, we know what he can bring. Another slap into the angle. Yilmaz caught inside. It'd be interesting to see if Group A and Group B tell the whole story here, and if Lithuania are stronger than Turkey. Simshek tries to short to the sideline and misses the sideline. So Stasunskas is next into bat from the service line. The defense so far in this game has been strong from Lithuania. Well, best blockers for each team. Nikolai Vasilev starting on the bench, but we expect him to come on as in every game. And Yilmaz is averaging half a block a set, so 0.53. Best servers Metin Kadica and Tadas Donela with 9 and 8 serves, aces for both players. Best receiver also Donela, as we were speaking about earlier on, also a volleyball coach in his time, as Ali Unsal, the best server, 83%, sorry, best receiver, 83% efficiency. The pass from Turkey is certainly better when it comes to statistics, but they've had a slow start here and trail 7-3 with the first timeout. Stasinskas with the serve, and how impressive has he been throughout this competition? He's been given a lot of the ball and a lot of the duties here. Yilmaz having to get his right hand on that both times, one for defense and one to keep the ball alive. Block from Simshek is a good one. Helped out there. Dayunis Özbayan. As soon as that game's slowed down, the blockers get the chance to get two up to stop the more aggressive plays. Oh, outside of the sideline. Attic tries to fire up on that one, but misses. Yildirim, the target. And the reverse set. Position 4 is quick enough from Özbayhan to just catch the block from Lithuania out. This is a good response into timeout for Türkiye. Özbayhan with the serve now through to the middle, and Rojas just keeps a very high hand and just changes direction just to force off the block. Ozturk, the libero, in to receive, but it's Özbayhan who's the target. He's very good with the upper hand pass there, but there's a net touch. And just a few mistakes have crept in early on from Türkiye. They certainly have shown enough promise to put Lithuania under some pressure, but Lithuania comfortable at this moment. Yilmaz keeps that ball alive. And Lithuania through Rojas with an attack, underarm attack. Ozturk pushed very deep that time. And there's already a change in the libero as Ozturk leaves for Uz. Two libero system, but difficult to find a rhythm. Yilmaz plays it straight in front of himself before playing kicking wing. Defense from Sli Sorovicius. Lithuania playing outrageously good defense. And that was a heavy-handed swing from Kalachub. At the same time, credit again to Sivilauskas, this time number 7, for getting across and getting his arm on the ball. Service from Kalachub. Fast, high contact. This one a little bit more height on it for Lithuania just to adjust and get the ball in. High play into the angle. Kalachub starting to feel confidence back there and speeding up, but Lithuania have done a good job with their first pass, but they're still under pressure. And the service here from Kalachub is the real difference. All of a sudden, it's a 2-point game, and Lithuania have to take a timeout here in Caorle. More aces. Kamachai is serving the level off the ball at the moment. And Lithuania feeling the pressure. They need to get off of this rotation. They'll be delighted to get Kalachub off of the service line after him bombarding position 1. There's the target. It's a little bit off the net, but Yilmaz is in the game, and that's exactly what Türkiye will want, is to try and get Yilmaz offensively on the front court in the game, but the blockers have left the floor here, and in turn are penalised. Karaca, Özbahan, and Özin, the passing unit at the moment, and that's a little bit fast from Öz, and Yildirim tries to lift it with the dig set, but it's a little bit too quick for Yilmaz. And Rodas from Lithuania, another strong server in this team. Defensively caught high. Slisor vicious. Attic from Turkey. Rodas caught deep. Oh, what a turn that was from Yildirim. Lithuania now struggling to keep this pool alive. Transfer Yilmaz from incredibly high point at position 2, just tips the ball home. Attic. Oh, Yilmaz has just got the biggest block of the game so far against Schlasunkas. He goes heavy duty, and this is a really good matchup on the outside. Pushing through here, though, Lithuania, but Yilmaz and Schlasunkas could be a really good battle at the net because Yilmaz is cutting a very big figure. They're difficult to get past, and he's almost man-marking the danger man from Lithuania. There's the battle once again. Yilmaz this time stays high. Schlasunkas wants the decision here. The ball's pinging around everywhere. Yildirim proving to be another good server for Türkiye. They've done a great job of getting themselves back into this opening set. Remember, without a win in this competition so far, this would have been a lot. The joust went on for a long time, but no let called from the referee. But there is a net touch called from the referee from Zivilauskas. Well, timeout. Lithuania is Turkey. Edge themselves closer. Their serving has certainly been the difference here. Got themselves right back into this game. 3 points for Rojas so far. 3 for Özbayhan as well, and 3 for Kalacha. Good game, this one. Remember, playing off for places 9 to 12. Yildirim continuing this good run of serves, but Vasilev has come into the fray, and the best blocker will come onto the front court. Yilmaz. Someone who could put this team under some pressure. Donnella's pass has just been affected throughout. Good serving from Yilmaz. Kalacha misses out to the line. Nothing between these two teams really in the opening set here. Strasinskas's capable of getting a run of serves together. Deep ball on William, ace from Strasinskas. Right on cue. Some stern words from Aziz Bobna, the head coach of Türkiye. Yilmaz gets the ball in, but the overset dealt with from Slisorovicius. And just like that, we're all tied. We know each team has stronger rotations, and Strasinskas' serve certainly helps. And they're out of system again here. High play into the angle, very well read from Lithuania. But a high swing. Yilmaz, Kalacha, two very important cogs to this Türkiye wheel this afternoon. Pass into his own. Rojas off the hands. Dello. Oh, Yilmaz gets a little bit of a telling off from Özbayhan there. Wanted this defender just to step up as Donello was wide, facing into the angle. It's clear that the ball was coming into the cross court. Turkey couldn't deal with it. Lithuania lead by one again, having been a couple down. Well, this opening set just keeps going one way and then another. Lithuania. Vassiliev with the serve. Let's see if they can muster up another run here. Yilmaz is on the backcourt. They could do with a little service run of their own here. And, well, somebody left the floor there from Lithuania. And Slisorovicius not best pleased with the decision. Close times with Özbayhan. Well, hang on a moment. This has gone Lithuania's way. It looks like it could be a Türkiye player that left the floor with the action. Thomas Kaviris, the head coach, showing us that it was indeed somebody from Turkey. I think Attic. Yilmaz serves straight down the middle. It takes him out the attack if he has to pass a little bit, but you can't take him out for too long. Bit of DIY from the Türkiye main man, top scorer. Now Özbayhan back to serve with a lot at stake here. Block this time, but there's a net touch against Attic. And all those little things going against Türkiye here. Two away, Lithuania. They were leading by a few, trailing by a few, and now trailing again. That's a smart play from Yildirim. Gets a big shove in the back from Yilmaz. Just changing direction of the ball to go off the block is the smart move there when the ball is tight. Yilmaz makes a huge block. And once again, Kalac serving at a key moment in this opening set. Türkiye looking for this first win of the competition. Off to a very strong start, Kalac again. The pass has gone from Lithuania. And it's gone one way and then another. Back again. Kalac serving for the opening set. They've taken it. What a performance. Some big praise from Kalac in the end. Means that Türkiye take the first set 25-23 in 22 minutes. As the teams change ends, Lithuania might just well be disappointed with the way that that set ended out. Twice they had decent leads. Let's see how they respond. Türkiye take just their third set of the competition against Lithuania. Over the top, underway in this second set for Lithuania. The question is, can they keep up the pace and stay consistent? Because at times they're aggressive. They're very, very tough to beat, but their pass, as we said, statistically not quite as good with that first touch as Türkiye throughout this competition, and that made them suffer throughout the later stages. Lift is called in that first reception. Zivalauskas beaten this time, and Lithuania have to be careful here. Kalicha is the man again from the baseline that can't stop. Putting the opposition under pressure. Well, there's a change here as Danella comes off for a bit of a break at the moment, and he's replaced by Algidas Vachuas, the number 10. And been one of the more consistent players, Donella. Interesting to see he's being rested. He's coming straight back on, so it's just for one rotation. Also, the other change that we've seen here is Vasiliev in for Slisonovicius as well. Danella, the best server in this event for Lithuania. Looks to go straight down the line with very good contact of the serve. It's a good side out. Yilmaz from Türkiye is really bringing the heat on the front court. But that's what we've come to expect. Questions from Türkiye here is that will they be able to put the whole performance together today? Balish Shimshek comes in to the front court. Balish meaning peace in Türkiye. Ali Unsal. Tries to work one towards position one, but gets beaten. Change of guard again. There's a lot of changes coming in here for Lithuania early on. Mehmet Yilmaz having missed that serve. Brzezinskas coming in for Lithuania, by the way, and serving out back. It'd be interesting to see if he's brought straight back off again. Brzezinskas into a good zone. Vasiliev taking the option of the two ball, as does Yilmaz. Again, he's unstoppable. Lithuania don't quite know how to deal with Yilmaz at the moment. And in turn, they're under pressure with a timeout. Well, slip back. The same substitutions as a moment ago. Misavicius back in, playing position one. Brzezinskas out for the time being, and this is not quite after the performance of yesterday from Lithuania that they would have wanted. It's a lot more pressure out there on them at the moment, and the mistakes are coming. They can't quite find the energy here to really push back on Türkiye. That comeback from Türkiye has really set the tone as Slisonovicius comes back in. Zivalauskas makes way, high ball. And this is the story of this set for Lithuania. Strzauskas just falling away there. It's good serving from Turkey, keeping the ball away from the main weapon on the right side. Again, serving 5, Rojas the target, but a lot of it's to try and keep Strzauskas out the game at the moment. Here's a chance for him on the right side, but the block is there. They know exactly where it's going as Byhand gets across. Back on one, Mr. Vicious. Eduardus Strzauskas needs to find something here. We know that he's the main threat of this team from an offensive position, but Yilmaz is absolutely starring here. Phenomenal performance. Libero comes off for Turkey. Kalaka, another one who's really starred in this game so far. Well, more issues, a few internal battles here by the looks of it. Strzauskas, Donella hitting from way downtown. The set's a little bit too far behind the Lithuanian danger man, and the body language tells us everything here. Lithuania 9 down in this second, and they haven't quite got going, have they? Another ace. Yilmaz is serving. Lithuania's first pass isn't quite there, and when they're not on the net, they struggle to get their main offensive weapons in the game. Munkus, the libero, comes in to try and steady the ship. This second set's just flowing away at 14-4. That's better. Strzauskas gets across and gets a stop on the very impressive Kalaka. We have some big games coming up, quarterfinals later on today. We'll know who's in the semis later. Yilmaz, the top scorer in this game so far with 5. The second ball attack, just when everybody thinks it's going to go to Yilmaz, it's a really smart play from Byhand just to bring it to the middle. Monkus tries to go to the left side. Donnell is saying, hey, give it to the right. And after a quick rest, Strzauskas comes back in. It's a little bit all over the place at the moment for Lithuania. Turkey, you've got to give them credit. They've served well, and they're very much hungry for that first victory. If it carries on like this, they're going to cruise to it. Donella, this time on the turn, hits it out the back. More aces. My word, this is a brilliant performance so far in the second from Turkey. Balashimshek. Rojas stopped. He's had a fantastic tournament, Rojas, but he's struggling to get into the game. Vicious tips off of hands. Lots of noise as Bosnia take control of the game against Serbia. Oh, this time wide. Kalicha looking for the sideline. Pulls in. It's a good sporting spirit shown by head coach Thomas Kiviris. Points down to the floor. Sliso Vicious, the target, no, Vasiliev. He's been ace deep as well. The service pressure from Turkey has really put the pressure on Lithuania. And their first pass hasn't really been at the park. That's an overset. The manages to save the day. Rojas doesn't quite serve with the same power as we've seen previously. Turkey have a chance to dictate this rally because of that. But again, Donella going high on Yilmaz and taking the point. Good change of direction, good fast arm. Slasoravicius. Donella is looking. Well, good to see him from Turkey, just losing a couple of plays in a row. And even with an 11-point lead, they decide to take a timeout just to try and subdue the Lithuanian counter. Rojas. A high swing as looked like the timeout was exactly what Turkey needed, just to bring a little bit of focus back. And when you've got Yilmaz on one, we're in Kalicha on the other, it's very dangerous for Lithuania. Multiple attacking threats here, to say the least. A block of the serve from Misavicius. That's a very good play. Kalatka has had some big service runs already in this game, and being able to get a block on him there is a crucial part of the game. And you just feel that even though Turkey should take this set fairly comfortably, that Lithuania are starting to find a little bit of their rhythm. Donella, who's, well, we've talked about him already being a great server of this team. Vasiliev with the block. This is better. Somebody's left the floor from Turkey, so it's called against them all the same. Reyes. And this is a very, very interesting time here because although Turkey will probably take this set, it seems as if they've... the kick set! What a play from the number 3 from Turkey. There's Unsau. He got his foot on it. Somebody's left the floor this time from Lithuania. 2 away, Turkey. You feel there's just been a little bit of a shift, though, as Lithuania starting to operate with a little bit more positivity and aggression and togetherness. And that might just bring them back. In set 3, it's a long way back, 2-0 down though. Turkey must be delighted with their performance, having not won a match in this Euro sitting volley here in Caorle. Shasunskas is trying to make himself as big as possible. A better door than a window, Shasunskas. Vicious. Lithuania leaving the floor again. I think it's Vasilyev this time. And it's been a very comfortable second set. There's a chance to make a service substitution here as the number 18, Emahan Klanic, comes in to try and serve Türkiye through. Timeout taken from Lithuania. Quite late in the day for a timeout from them. The damage has already been done, but maybe they can just work some balls back, work some points back to give them confidence in the next set. Well, here's the chance to serve this set. It's a very good serve from Alinch. One opportunity goes missing, and all of these little things will add up for Lithuania here. If they can just start to apply some pressure, Strassenskas with the ball in hand certainly has the ability to put the opposition under the pump. Great width of play from Türkiye. Dello can only keep the ball alive. Yilmaz on the right side is Dog. There's a little bit of a fumble. Could have been a second touch, but it is a net touch against Türkiye. And they can't quite get the job done here. And all that's going to do is make the next set more difficult for Türkiye. The longer that Lithuania stay out here, the better it is for them. Dello goes high as Strassenskas into the angle. Mr. Vicious plays some defense, but now a chance for Türkiye. The ball's bumped very close to the net, but Özbayan does a great job. A ridiculous defense as well from Öz the libero. Türkiye certainly digging their heels in here. Some rally this one, and it goes Lithuania's way. Oh my word, this is some run of points from Lithuania. Timeout Türkiye. Another one straight down the line. Strassenskas. Turkey have really struggled to put this game to bed, but they do finally. And they go 2-0 up here. It was a formality for a long time, but at the same time, Turkey lead 2-0. Lithuania can take a lot of promise from that performance. Their big players started to come to the forefront of the game at the back end of set number 2. Set number 3 is going to be very exciting to see if Lithuania can make a little bit of a comeback. Can Lithuania start to pull their way back? Galic's serving has certainly been a thorn in the side. So far, top scorer Zerlo has 3. I think scores haven't quite updated because I'm sure that Yilmaz has got more than 5 points at the moment. Galacha to get us underway in set 3 then, having played very well. Rojas is there, and as soon as they can get their hands on the serve, Kalic is having some problems. What he does well though, Kalic, is he changes direction, faces quite straight, and then he's able to hit the sidelines from there, which is a tough skill. As Ozbaihan and Simshek in the past. It's us looking for Yilmaz, and this is different from Lithuania. They certainly are more sprightly, but Yilmaz is off the mark for set number 3 with a high, heavy spike. Ozbaihan still trying to dictate the show out here. And so with the serve. Fast passing, and it's a passing again from Lithuania. That is their Achilles heel. Unsao. Well, net touch. And this is the problem for Lithuania. When it rains, it usually pours for them. And they have to try and dig in the best they can. Slisorovicius leaves for the time being. Replaced by the libero. Monkus back in. Good width. That's a perfect set. Özdo with a defensive play. My word, that was the absolute best that Lithuania could muster up. Good width in the set. Shasunskas hammers into the angle, and Öz turns it Turkey's way again. Double touch called on the set from a very brave bit of work from Ona Yildirim. Yildirim falling backwards, and very difficult to keep the hands clean from that situation. Looking to try and slow the game down off the block, and again, it's a net touch this time. Turkey are sure there's no net touch, but Yildirim ready to carry on as usual. Donella's serve once more for Lithuania is dangerous. Net touch now from Lithuania. It's another good rotation to come off of that for Turkey. Donella hasn't really had the same effect on this game as he had against Slovenia yesterday. Kasunskas, chicken wing. Ozbaihan is called for leaving the floor in the reactive state that he was in. It was a good tussle between him and Stasunskas. Still feel that Lithuania have a real chance in this one, don't you? Simshek plays through Yilmaz, and Yilmaz scores. Interested to see how Turkey's point scoring goes down. Obviously, Yilmaz and Kadic are playing opposite each other to try and equal out that attacking threats. They've always got one of them on the front court at all times. Good serve straight down the line. Rojas with a perfect pass, though, really keeping the ball close, but keeping it under control. Kadic high off the hands. The speed of his hand, the speed of his arm is absolutely perfect. He keeps his hand very high. It means he can change direction. And timeout call from Lithuania. Oh, swing Donella getting us back underway, but Caorle and Yilmaz have been problematic battling through this third set. I mean, still could go either way, but Lithuania must still be quite frustrated at that opening set. Got away from them. They were in clear control. Slasunskas starting to try and take a little bit more control in this one. There's flips win. Yilmaz sitting up this time at position 6. But the hitting error from the outside. They think it's in, but the referee gives it out. Misavicius with the defense. Rojas with that powerful arm out the back. This time Türkiye still seem to have the mental edge here against Lithuania. Rojas into the block of Caorle. And somebody's left the floor. Rojas has left the floor. Question of character here for Lithuania. How deep can they dig? If they dig deep enough, it'll come for them. But if they back away from it in any way, shape, or form, it's going to be a tough 10 minutes or so, and that's better. Rojas changes the direction with the tip, and no problem, say Türkiye. That's by hand. Better from Rojas again. Through the middle, he's had the ability to just tip to each sideline, and the defenders are in a good place, but getting caught high is never a nice thing playing defense in volleyball. Still by 2. It's a much closer third than it was a second set where Türkiye pulled away at this moment, but Caorle is still getting ready to serve in 1 or 2 rotations time. Yilmaz, exquisite swing, right on the sideline. Nobody's digging that one. Everybody's pinching into court, giving the sidelines to Yilmaz, and he just picks it out perfect. Yilmaz again taking control. A 2-point lead. Stretched to a 4-point lead because Caorle once more is serving. As a change, Libero Monkhouse is back in for Slisorovicius. More service pressure. Caorle is once again serving Türkiye away here. Five points to the good Türkiye. Lithuania won't be happy with this performance. If it carries on like this, they'll be playing for 11th to 12th tomorrow. And Türkiye will be playing for 9th to 10th. Caorle. It's a good timeout from Lithuania. to try and slow down the main service weapon of Türkiye, but they have another weapon. And this is where it just works so incredibly well. Caorle serving, making defenses off of the tough serves, getting the opposition out of rhythm, and then having Yilmaz on the outside as an offensive weapon. And now they're running away again. The passing from Lithuania goes astray once more. Caorle, phenomenal run of serves. High Lithuania, all at sea again here. Big Charles Jordan changes direction on that one as well. Big point this for Lithuania. Rojas ends the run of serves from Caorle. And in turn, that might just open the door again. That was by hand. Well, Yilmaz is blocked. Committing to the block there is the middleman. Misavicius knows where that ball's going to go a lot of the time, so it'll still be interesting and still very, very key for the setter to keep mixing up the offense so they don't get too reliant. Great set. It's Yilmaz who's blocked again. Oz is there. Oh, hang on. More blocking from Lithuania. This is looking much more promising. 16-12. Rojas serving. Donella next to serve after Rojas. Might just give them a chance. High over the top of what would be a block from Yilmaz. Okay. Rojas and co have started to come to this party. It's not too little too late. We saw in the last set that Lithuania are very capable of getting runs in a row. Yilmaz off the hands. Donella looks to the stars there because he tries to make a little late move into the angle, and Yilmaz just stays high and hits off the outside hand. Now, what a swing. Donella goes to the floor. The ball's so inside.
Uno de questi podemos.
Turkey quickly off of their rotation. Yildirim serving 4 up, 18-14. Oh, it's a big serve. The block. Schlasinskas fires 2 away. Somebody's left the floor again. It's the same as we saw in this rotation last time. It's exactly the same play as Özbahan leaves the floor from the sitting position. Misavicius. Two touches this time. This is one of the main phases of the end of this set, as Yilmaz also has the ammunition in the serve to cause some real issues. Donello gets hands on that ball. Stasevicius, that's another one back. And now that's a big point. It's exactly the same rotation now as Caorle at position 4, Yilmaz at position 1 doing the serving. It was the opposite rotation that got them this lead. Chicken wing. Turkey are everywhere though, but you just don't give that man a free net, do you? Schlasinskas. Yedlin. Vicious again leaving the floor. A little laugh from Slisor Vicious, as it's not the first time he's been caught off the floor with his blocking. 21-17. There's Yilmaz Yildirim, the 3 passes. Kalaka, once again, just shows how smart he is with varying up the offense. We've seen him go powerful and high off the block. Then the blockers go high to chase him, and he tips to the sidelines past the block. It's very smart stuff. Yilmaz. Again off. Valiev 2 away here, Turkey, from taking their first win of the sitting European Championships here in Caorle. Özbayhan next to serve. I think there might be a timeout coming from Lithuania. Very late call of the timeout, but the players look like they're ready to take it. Oh, sorry, it's a substitution. Sivilauskas coming back in. Özbayhan serving 2 away. You have to say that Turkey have been absolutely brilliant. Proper team performance. Yilmaz shaping another one to position 1. Chases on. Yilmaz now goes to 5, varying up everything. Donella. And Kalaka leaves the floor and says, I think I did, but I'm not sure. Still stuck on 23 here, Turkey. We've seen Lithuania make a comeback in it when the chips are down, but Yilmaz, smart play, brings up match point for what will be a delighted Turkey team if they can get their first win. And Kalaka is back behind the service line. Well, first swing for the game. It's going to happen again. 2 touches. In the set. Kalaka by hand and us. There you have it. Turkey take their first victory of the competition in the 9th to 12th playoff. They will compete for 9th place tomorrow in this competition. We're on the flip side. Lithuania will be playing against the loser of Hungary and Slovenia for 11th and 12th. Great sportsmanship around, but that was a much improved Turkey performance. Yilmaz Zakladic and co. Absolutely superb. That's all we've got time for the time being here at the European Sitting Volleyball Championships in Caorle. Another phenomenal game as we reach towards the quarterfinals. Bosnia 2-0 up against Serbia. You can catch that here on YouTube from court number 1. And Poland versus Latvia also well underway. From us for the time being, though, it's goodbye for now.